What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to another video. So today we are reacting to the nation's biggest collection of racist objects are all in the Michigan College basement. Um, Shit like this, bro, I don't know what to expect. And I kind of do know what to expect. But it's like you never know because I don't know. They treated us so dirty back in the day. They still treat us dirty now. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. Rest in peace, Mike Brown. Rest in peace, Sandra Bland. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. You feel me? We still fighting for better days. So I don't know, man. It's stuff like this, bro. I don't like to look at shit like this because I feel like we should have been overcame this. 400 years of being enslaved, like being trapped. You know what I mean? But I'm curious. I'm sure you're curious too, you know. But let me see. We gonna get. Oh, before this video gets started, please like, comment, and subscribe. If I didn't say that already, comment down videos you want me to react to. Anything, bro. It doesn't matter, you know. But let's get right into this video. 3, 2, 1. Bow. Yeah.
I started collecting racist objects when I was a teenager, and the stuff was everywhere. At a certain point, I ended up with thousands of pieces. I didn't know what I would do with it. I just thought a lot about what it meant to be a person of color living during Jim Crow. Had no intention of creating a museum, but the collection kept growing. So in the 1990s, I gave my collection to the university.
My mom, my auntie, and my dad went to Ferris State University, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Turn up.
University. It took 15 years, but in 2012, we opened this museum. I have lots of respect for museums that celebrate African American history, that celebrate African American accomplishment, but that's not what this facility was. I wanted to create an actual racism facility, to have people focused on this specific topic in terms of our history. So if you just have a society with millions of just postcards like this, does that reinforce?
See, I like stuff like this for the simple fact he said we're not trying to make this into a museum where you can see like basically like Negro artifacts. Hell no, I'm trying to show you what they did to us, how they treated us, how we lived, bro, how we ate like animals. We wasn't even considered humans, bro. We still not considered humans. We just trying to make it, but a lot of people don't say that. Of course, all lives matter. At the end of the day, all lives do matter. But you gotta think, who lives are being endangered right now? It's not your life. It's my life. Speaking to you if you Caucasian, Mexican, Latina, whatever, bro. If that fall in the same fucking category, I don't know. It's fucking Puerto Rican, Dominican, like all the shits. But you all know what I'm saying. My people, we getting attacked more because of what we look like, which is so weird, nigga. We not even African American, bro. But I ain't gonna take y'all that far, nigga. If y'all really want to know what black people are, we're not even black, bro. I don't even know what to call myself, bro. I'm a Jew, nigga. I'm a black Jew, my guy. Look it up in the Bible, cuz.
Certain ideas about black people and white people. Some of the best discussions we have in the museum are about the word nigger, which sounds kind of weird, by the way, because I'm a sociologist and we don't believe words have any inherent meaning. They're just sound signs that we give. But we do believe that people, once the meanings are given, that they are shared.
I mean, no piece is inherently racist. It's a racist society which will create racist objects and will racialize other objects. That's why the watermelon has a racial. There's nothing inherent about a watermelon that makes it racist. But you know darn well that it's been racialized.
Someone looking at Aunt Jemima objects or other mammy images, they don't think of that as offensive. They think of good times spent with their families. It's very nostalgic. Someone else looking at those same pieces, they see the vestiges of slavery and segregation. So often we're not deciding that something is racist, but what we are doing are collecting pieces that help us talk about racism. We have lots of friends of the museum, and we receive hundreds of pieces a year. The first director of the museum said to me one day, hey, there's a couple guys I want you to meet.
Here we go. Here's some Jim Crow related materials. These are the dowels. And some of them are older, some are newer.
These are like 1950s.
This is
male
cute.
and female.
Yeah, those are really interesting.
They are. Our group of friends were.
How weird is that though? Like, people just sit around and make stuff like this, bro. Black people, black dolls, black voodoo dolls. Like, what the hell, bro? That shit weird as hell. Like, I would never. I can't collect stuff like that, bro. I'd rather collect rocks, bro. Even though this is artifacts or whatever, I can't collect nothing like that. That shit creepy. It's just too creepy for me.
We're all collecting this because we realized what it said about our society and what it said about where we were in the past and where maybe we still were. When we met David Pilgrim and the whole Jim Crow Museum and all of that, it was like, finally, there's a place where we can put this.
A sense of relief that we could let go of these
yeah.
objects so other people could learn from it.
We have some understanding of bigotry. We have some understanding of being the outsider or not being accepted or being told that we are not welcomed, we can't be accepted, you have no place here. I think because we've experienced that in our own lives, because we're gay, there's a little transference there to trying to help understand the even bigger question of bigotry and then likewise racism. Wow, this is really racist. This is an ashtray where the black washerwoman, she has her one breast stuck in the wringer and so she's hollering. My God, that's also sexist. I think the Jim Crow would love
This
that.
is the Jim Crow. This is on multiple levels. This is a wonderful piece.
Once we...
And my thing is, bro, white people are buying this shit. It's like you're making it. The white people are making it. The white people are buying it. That shit is so weird to me. It's just weird, like, you making stuff like this, just like you made money off Aunt Jemima. How much you want to bet? She ain't see a penny of that. And they claim she was a made-up character. Nigga, no the fuck she was. She was a real woman. Come on now. She might have been, okay, let me put it like this. Like how Madea is a made-up character. She's not real. But Tyler Perry got the idea of Madea from all the women that he did hang around when he was younger. His mother's friends, aunties, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. It might not have been a real person, but it was a real person based off of real people. You feel what I mean? If that makes sense.
Museum. It gave us more impetus to go out and find, collect, save.
They now have at least 500 things from us. By collecting those things, we get a broader picture of how racism continued all the way up into the 60s and 70s and still continues. I've seen things about President Obama that were horrible.
I think people who go to the Jim Crow Museum are often surprised when they see something from 2015 as racist as many of the things from 100 years ago. And we've had friends who are a complete mess after they've left because suddenly they've been confronted with the truth.
For many years when I traveled, I would say that the United States, despite this history of enslavement and Jim Crow, that we are today more democratic and more egalitarian than we've ever been. And I stopped saying that about 2 years ago. I'm not suggesting that we are back in the Jim Crow period. Don't get it twisted. It's not like that. But what I am saying is I hear and see a level of racist rhetoric that is reminiscent of when I was growing up in Alabama under Governor George Wallace. People say they don't want to talk about race, but they're doing it all the time. But they're not talking about it in places where their ideas can be challenged.
Oh, that was the end of that. But yeah, I just don't like stuff like that because I feel like we came too far to turn back to that stuff, bro. And I didn't even know that about President Obama. I didn't know people were doing that towards President Obama. But trust and believe, I see a nigga on the street wearing some shit like that, it's on that poppin'. I'm sorry, bro. That's why I'm so happy I haven't got into no confrontation, like no racist bush with a cop, no Karens, no Debbies, no Michelle's, nobody, bro. I'm chilling, and I really hope it remains that way, because I'll be damn somebody come in my face, call me a nigger, spit on me, boy. That's be their last day breathing, I'll tell you that much. I tell you that much. But if y'all enjoyed this video, man, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Catch me in my next video. Peace out.